everyone. Welcome back to this edition of Good Day Kansas. We are continuing our show here at Pratt Regional Medical Center with Dr. Harris. Doctor, thanks for being with us today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and you are a general surgeon and also focus on hand surgery, but maybe tell the people at home a little bit about your specialty.
So I'm a general surgeon. That encompasses the things you'd usually think of with general surgery. Hernias, gallbladders, I do colorectal surgery, things like that.
Yeah.
I do some endocrine surgery, thyroids. I also do upper and lower endoscopy,
Okay.
which is where you take a video scope and look into the esophagus and stomach or into the colon.
Yeah. So some preventative things as well as kind of, during someone's course.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about why you chose to come here to Pratt Regional Medical Center.
So I'm from the Southeast, which you may be able to tell
Yes.
by my accent. I lived in a town, a city about the size of Wichita.
Okay.
Was in practice there for about 15 years, and it's interesting how I got to Pratt specifically. I was working with a headhunter recruiter type guy, and he kept talking about Pratt, Kansas, and I'm going, there's no way I'm going to Pratt. I don't know where Pratt is even, and he persisted enough that my wife and I finally said, well, look, let's just go take a look.
Yeah.
And we fell in love with the hospital and the town.
Yeah, and so why did you fall in love with the hospital? What makes it special here?
Pratt's a small town, which is what we were looking for. The hospital, though, is pretty cutting edge. It's very busy, has a wide drawing area. There are several counties around that don't have some of the facilities and technology that we have here.
Yeah.
So I can live in a small town and still have a really busy surgical practice.
Definitely. And you also travel out to Dodge City as well sometimes.
Right. So we draw, that's one of the places we draw from. We get a lot of patients from western Kansas. So I see patients preoperatively and postoperatively in Dodge. So at least they don't have quite so far to travel just for those visits.
Yeah. So maybe tell people why they should check out Pratt Regional Medical Center other than maybe a bigger city like what you were used to before.
So in Pratt, you kind of have the best of both worlds. It's a smaller hospital, small town. There's not a ton of stuff that you need to have done surgically that we can't do here.
Yeah.
There's some really highly capital intensive technology that we don't have here. And for those kinds of things, I have a good relationship with a couple of surgeons in Wichita that I work with.
Yeah.
But otherwise, most of the things that you need done surgically, we can keep you at home and have you do it right here in Pratt.
That's great. And you wouldn't always think that because it is rural Kansas.
Yeah. And that's what I say when I came, I was kind of blown away.
Well, we're happy to have you here in Kansas, Doctor.
Well, we're delighted to be here.
Yeah, and you talked all about the things that you provide. People can find that on the website at prmc.org. But thanks for being with us today.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, we'll have more on Good Day Kansas coming up right after this.